decide. There's a whisper deep where the wreckage sleeps, of a vanishing isle and secrets it keeps. A cursed coin, a siren's kiss, a deal struck under the moon's abyss. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. Drink to the drowned and the captain's lost, to the compass spun and the fates we toss. For freedom's bought with blood and flame, and every ship sails toward its name. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide.
Hey there, role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. Welcome back to Deacon's Table. I am Deacon Blues, your resident dungeon master for this evening. This is Southern Expanse, episode 6. You are about to watch, and I'm going to be adding our cast members now, and we will get them introduced after I do, this. Get them all ready. So the first person we are going to introduce is Rin. Ren, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Kiri Morning, and I am playing our crazy cat girl fan dancer, Rin.
Excellent. And next up, we're going to bring in Cayenne. Cayenne, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hi there, I'm Jenny, and I am playing Cayenne Rashar. She is a Serpent Tail of the Covenant class.
Excellent. Excellent. Really excited about that. Next, we're going to add our newest member, and that is Solvar. Solvar, who are you, and who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm playing Solvar, Cinder Ore, and I am a Canarian. And I'm a luminary.
Yeah. A little bit different. And of course, last but not least, is our hard-shelled Jorak. Jorak, who are you, and who are you playing?
Hey everyone, I'm Ken the Friend, and you can find me right now on YouTube as Ken the Friend. And I will be playing Jorak. He is the Coralback Pit Fighter. Speaking of Coralbacks and Pit Fighters, this session has been brought to you by Foreverland, a Deacon's Blue creation that creates a fun D&D adventure to a Discord near you. Deacon, back to you.
Thanks for the intro, Ken. I appreciate that. And yes, as I said, my name's Chris. They call me Deacon Blues. I am the DM Prime of Foreverland on the Discord server, a growing role-playing game community where all of these individuals are from, or at least some of them anyway. And that is where we run things from. We have a 24/7 role-playing going on in the Discord via text. We also have live games multiple times a week and always something being offered up. So there's something for everybody. And if you want to know about who it is and how to get there and all that other fun stuff, let's put this up there to put the link bio in there. Yeah, exactly. Down. I can't even see me down there. Yeah, you can click that, or don't click the link, but type that link into your news feed or your whatever you're using, and you will get a list of all of our socials, and the very top one is the Discord server. So all are welcome. We are a very inclusive community, no judgments. As long as you come to play, all are welcome. Unless you're a scammer or you're just there to try and scam money off of people, then don't bother. Don't waste their time, because that happens a lot on. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just there to have fun and play games. So that's what this is. And this is our weekly show. This is every Thursday at 7 p.m. for the most part, unless someone is sick or something comes up. But Southern Expanse is where we basically get our start on the ongoing sandbox campaign. And there's another mini series coming next week, by the way, on Tuesday. Loose Tides starts Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Really excited about that. And who knows, I might even do a few extra one-shots here and there and live stream them. So anyway, without getting too far off a track, we are episode 6 tonight, Lowforge Lanterns and the Cliff of Echoes. That is the title of the episode. There's the mouthful and then some. And we're going to get into that. If you guys you guys all sort of remember where you were at, you know that one of your original members, Daksha, is still below deck, suffering very violently with the swamp fever that she must have contracted while in the town of Kelpwood. So she has been down and out, and of course a couple of crewmen were also lost during the voyage here. Only 2, but that's okay. But they are looking right now. You can see that the captain, as well as Garrick the Raven, they've been discussing for the last couple of days replacing some crewmen, maybe here in Lowforge, or maybe they're going to have to go somewhere else to do it. But that all depends. And also they're looking to replace one of you guys, or to add to your ranks, to replace Daksha from her illness, to take the lead as one of the elites aboard the Scarlet Reaver. So that's where we kind of stand right now. And you are kind of showing the marble docks when the ship comes in, and you moor off. And yes, there are Alsathian ships here. In port, there are other privateer vessels in the harbor. And the Reaver is just one of them. So we're going to get started. Everybody ready? Everybody in a good mood? Everybody set to roll some dice?
Please roll good.
Unlike in the Discord lately, Jorak, I think your dice rolls have been shite, man. Shite, I'm telling you. So,
I'm not cheating.
All right. So just to preface this episode, sea mist threads the carved marble docks of Lowforge as the Scarlet Reaver exhales from battle-rigging creaks. Blades get oiled, and tar smoke fades into the cliff wind. Lanterns glow behind stone-cut archways and hoist cranes, painting the harbor in honeyed gold. You've earned a breather and a chance to perhaps ask questions, explore, spend some coin, follow some rumors, who knows. Captain Vane's black-sealed orders still press the mind. You know, what you seek sleeps beneath the stone, is what he said. Somewhere west of here, beyond these cliff arches and abandoned quarry lifts, is an approach into a ruin. The night is young. Lowforge hums, and the Island of Echoes is listening. We are... Oh, that's not right.
I get that reference.
This is... Something's going on this evening with what's happening with StreamYards. I don't know what's going on. Like, I had everything set up early, and it actually erased everything on me, and I had to come back and set it all back up again at the last minute. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. The grand docks of Lowforge rise from the harbor like a marble spine, each quay carved from white shard stone streaked with gray veins. Lanterns burn in brass cages, their glow catching the mist and reflecting across the black water. Above, the cliffside city looms in 3 tiers, chains rattling as hoists creak between the harbor below, the cliffside streets, and the citadel spires high above. Salt and forge smoke mingle in the air, heavy and metallic. The Scarlet Reaver sails trimmed crimson in the color of the crimson gale eases into her berth. Beside her rests a ship flying the crashing wave sigil of the tidal blades. Dock hands pause their labor, eyes fixed on the two vessels. Such meetings draw whispers. For the gale and the blades to meet, coin or blood usually follow. Captain Darius Vane strides down the gangplank, boots sharp on polished marble when he hits the docks. Waiting is a scarred tidal blade captain in salt-stained leather. With solemn precision, each offers the other a token. Vane presents a carved kind of a box around a bottle of Alsatian wine. You've seen this stuff before, Jorak. It's very expensive. The blade answers with a curved steel knife etched with sea runes. The ritual is brief but warm, the kind of pirate diplomacy that keeps the Salted Brotherhood guessing. From the tidal blade ship, a small figure leaps to the dock with theatrical flourish. Feathers of bright blue streaked with gold catching the lantern light. His tricorn hat tips low as he bows. Solvar, how do you introduce yourself? Because you are transferring, as at your request, from this ship to another to continue your journeys.
So where am I in proximity to group?
There, everybody else is still on the deck of their ship aboard the Scarlet Reaver, looking down at the docks, which has your captain or your current captain and this other captain, Darius Vane, this fellow behind me. They're having their conversation in this gift exchange, and of course, now that you've docked, you've jumped off the ship with a flourish. How do you introduce yourself to the other captain? Keep in mind, you are trying to get passage.
Correct. So obviously, I'm going to tip my hat slightly. Just slightly. It's not coming right off. And I'm going to introduce myself. Is it to this captain?
Yeah, you would be introducing yourself to this guy behind me.
Okay. I'm going to say, introducing myself. I am known as Brightwing, and I am here to make your day as interesting as possible. And I'm also seeking passage in a new adventure that will bring you luck and bring you treasure. I put my hat back on.
Captain Vane kind of looks. Are you on the ground, or did you kind of perch up on something like a crate, or because you are kind of small?
Okay, when I would have jumped off the ship, I would have probably hit one of the barrels that were.
Okay, so you're standing on a barrel.
Barrel, yes.
Okay. So you seek a new crew. Interesting, because our crew is short. So he looks back up to you three. They're overlooking the rail. Perhaps now you found them. I've heard of you, Brightwing. Word travels.
And I'm sure it has.
So, players on the ship, they're looking down, seeing this exchange. What are you guys doing? You see the two captains. You see this 3-foot tall blue canaria, with a tricorn hat, everything else. So what are you three doing? Rin, what are you doing?
Rin kind of is standing there with an unimpressed look on her face, arms crossed. Kind of looks over at Jorak, leans in and says, I don't like him.
Just don't eat it yet, please.
Waiting for that one.
You could have taken all the fun out of things.
Yeah, your video's frozen up, Ren, just so you know.
Huh?
Cayenne,
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm standing up at the rail on the ship looking over watching the captains meet and this fellow.
Yeah, like I mean, are you guys at the point of dropping? Hey, Hectangle, how you doing? Welcome,
I will
Andy.
be right back. I'm going to try and fix it. Oh, wait. There we go.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
I suppose I'd be getting ready with Ren and Jurek to head on down because we're gonna go do our stuff.
That one girl, hello. We got a bunch of new watchers coming on. I'm glad to see we've got some people in there. Welcome to Southern Expanse. We're just getting started, so not to worry. What I'm kind of inferring to, and again, as a DM, sometimes I do offer some clues along the way. Let's get Rin back in here. There we go. Rin's back. For example, you just witnessed this gift exchange. I mean, do you check your history knowledge or your religion knowledge on anything? Do you try to interact with this new figure that has jumped down and basically said that he wants to be part of the crew? And the Captain Vane has already kind of said, well, maybe you found them. Do you kind of try to gauge the sincerity of that gift exchange that happened? Because it seemed to be a pretty monumental moment for most of the crew watching, including Garrick the Raven, watching the goings on. So that's the kind of thing that I'm inferring to. Like, are you guys can just have role play moments, or there is actual things that you can accomplish and do if you want to. So just to kind of drop those hints, and remember, I do that every scene. There's always something that you can do, or explore, or do whatever. So I ask again, are the three of you doing anything specific of those natures?
Welcome aboard. Don't get eaten. Don't dive overboard at a whim.
So roll me a persuasion check, Dorak. And you can react to this roll accordingly, Solvar, because he was addressing you. Hello, Obsidian Paladin. Oh my goodness, we got a channel full right now. That's awesome.
That's a 10. I'm gonna switch my dice.
Well, there you go. That was a 10, and even according to the DM's books, that's not a pass. It's not a success.
No.
Does Solvar react at all?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where I am. Where am I in relation to distance? They're on a ship. I'm down below.
They are about 15 feet away because
okay.
they're up a gangplank. That's it. They're just kind of on the rail looking over, and he kind of yells that down or projects that down to you.
Well, the whole thing is, it was if he didn't yell it, then I would probably not have heard it, because there's a lot of clamoring going on at the docks. But there
is, but I'm like with Jorak, in most cases he will project his voice accordingly, being experienced with ships, and so you'd hear him, pretty sure.
So obviously he said what he said, but I'm kind of still down there with the captains, right?
Okay. Yep. So you're playing it cool.
Looking at the pretty objects.
Okay. And playing it cool.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I want to get on another ship.
Excellent.
Badly.
Ren, Cayenne, are you two doing anything?
Rin is pretending to be held back by Jorak. And she's kind of hissing at her.
Okay. Cayenne, are you...
It's just, it's watching, observing over the rail, waiting to debark for our searching for stuff.
At this point, the captain steps back. The Anvil Guard emerge in pairs, halberds gleaming. At the head is Dockmaster Bruna Slatehand, a broad-shouldered dwarf with soot stains on her leather apron and a slate tablet tucked under her arm. Her voice is sharp as a chisel, and she's looking at Captain Vane. Name your ship, your captain, and your business in Lowforge. And of course, even as he answers, the cliff itself seems to shudder. From a shadowed arch above, Smith Priest in forged gray robes presses a hand to the marble. His deep voice resonates like iron struck on anvil. Auden stone hums tonight. The arches will sing before dawn. Then he vanishes into the stairwell, leaving dockhands muttering and crossing themselves in a prayer-like fashion. Lanterns sway in the mist as you are allowed to depart from the ship onto the docks and are pretty quickly ushered off of the docks. The clang of forges echo from above, chains groan as lifts carry goods to the cliffside markets, including goods from your own ship being unloaded, and the salted anchor in rowdy chorus drifts across the quay as you approach it. Solvar, you have your cutlass at hand, or whatever your weapon of choice is. You see this city of wondrous marvel that you've never seen before. I will try and load this up, and as long as it doesn't screw up on me again. That one, okay. The salted anchor inn glows like a forge fire against the mist. Lanterns dangle from the eaves, their light catching nets of seashells and brass fittings. Within a yard of sailors, smiths, and smugglers roar with laughter. Games of dice and brass hoops spill out into the cobbled lane. Tankers clatter on tables while a fiddler scrapes. The smell of salt pork and spilled ale mingles with forge soot drifting down from the mid-tier markets. A little bit of a difference from what you guys have been used to on the ship and on Kelpwood. At the far end, a contest draws cheers. The trial of rings. Hoops of iron and brass swing from ropes. Competitors leap and twist to snag them midair. Each successful catch winning coin and bragging rights. The Anvil Guard look on in casual tolerance. Coin always finds its way to the council. Yes, Ren. You're anxious to do something.
Yes, Rin wants to play the game.
Okay, so you want to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
It is where to go? It is 2 silver pieces to enter, and there's a big crowd. You guys see Rin rush into this bar across the room towards these hanging Rins where people are jumping up like fools, trying to grasp them. So while Rin is doing that, Jorak, what are you doing? You see Rin run past you.
He turns to Solvar and he's like, all right, who are you and what can you do? Apparently he can't talk.
Sorry, I'm just contemplating.
You're trying to picture.
So don't worry.
Okay.
Sorry. So we're just standing in here, obviously.
Well, you've basically been ushered off the docks because the docks is a place of work, right? So the guard would have ushered you off the docks, and you're kind of headed up these steps and these walkways, heading up because it is a tiered cliffside city that you're going into. And one of the first places you come to, heading up this area. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome. We're all fine. But one of the first places you come to is this particular tavern. So of course, it's where most of the crew are kind of. There's a gaggle of you, like there's the 4 of you, but there's also like 26 others that are kind of excited to be off the ship, if you know what I mean. We will get to you, Cayenne. I see you. Don't worry. You are next in line. So I'm just. Jorak has asked Solvar quite a probing question.
So are you going to buy me a drink first?
Get the bird a drink.
Lovely.
Yes.
Coin exchange hands. I mean, it's not expensive. It's a smuggler's bar or a pirate bar or a sailor's bar. So some coin changes hand, and you guys all get drinks, whatever it is that you happen to be drinking. So while you contemplate a response, Solvar, I'm going to ask Kyan, in which you're muted, by the way. What are you doing as you see Rin take off? You see Jorak kind of almost confront Solvar, but then head to the bar and buy him a drink. What are you doing?
Walk to the bar with them and been looking around and studying the place and listening to what Solvar has to say, letting Jorak kind of ask the questions.
Now, you're looking around at everything, but you're listening to that conversation. Are you listening to other conversations? Like the room as well? Okay. You can choose investigation or insight.
I'll do an insight check.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Okay, so you hear whatever Solvar says. So we're back to you, Solvar.
So turning to Jorak after I've had a couple of sips with wetting my beak, turn around and tell him that, I'm just a casual traveler looking for fame and fortune, the downtrodden, those that can use my help, those that need my help, those that want my help, and those if I care to help. But coming off this last ship, I just needed to get away because just saying.
You're a bit harsh.
Yeah, something's been happening.
Yeah.
But it's not of your concern.
All right. He kind of laughs a little bit.
Literally a bird, a turtle, and a cat walk into a bar. And a lizard. Don't forget. There's a lizard there.
And this is coming from the goose.
Is that Goose? Obsidian Paladin?
Yep.
Awesome. Welcome back, Goose.
Stick with the group.
Going back to your dice roll.
We'll be safe.
Huh?
Going back to you. What's going on, Ren? What are you doing? You paid your 2 silver.
Yes.
And you're getting involved. So you need to make me an athletics or an acrobatics check, please.
Okie dokie. Let's go with acrobatics. $17.
Describe your success.
She jumps. Okay, where are these rings exactly?
They're kind of hanging at different intervals from different places inside this. Like, well, you can see the image there from different rafters and rocks and hooks. So they're hanging at kind of different levels, and they're moving, and you've got to kind of get up and snag one.
Okay, so she jumps up, parkours off of the pillars, and does a somersault, grabs the ring, parkours back down the other side, and lands in a grand flourish.
Awesome. For that, you actually earn 5 gold pieces and a free drink. And you get cheers from all this crowd. You guys know this is all going on as you're doing your thing at the bar. That crowd that's over in the corner all of a sudden break into cheers. For obviously you kind of glance over and there's kind of Rin swinging from one of the rings. So there is, getting into trouble. And the Jorak, are you responding to Solvar at all?
He's just saying, just stick with the group and we'll try to keep you alive.
So as the group is having their conversation in the tavern, the ring contest eventually winds down, and dice scatter across tables. The sound of chanting drifts faintly through the stone. A deep hum follows, resonant enough to rattle the actual tankards on the tables. Locals, again, cross themselves and mutter prayers to Auden. Solvar, you've heard that chant before. Auden is the god of blacksmiths, very commonly, but also a god of war. And it's you heard it a little bit too frequently aboard your last ship, because there was a couple of clerics to Auden aboard. So you kind of get the feeling they're not always bad, but in a lot of cases they're not nice. So with that, I need to bring in. After leaving the tavern, like, you guys spend some time there, probably a couple hours, I'm sure, having some drinks, getting some food. A lot of the crew are leaving; they're heading further up, probably to find lodging, because there is no lodging in this place. It's just a drinking hole. So as you climb the winding stair that's carved into the cliff, past iron chains groaning with lifted cargo still, the air grows cooler as you ascend up and actually in to a shrine of Auden at the very top. A marble chamber veined with black ore. You have to pass through this to get into the city, which is kind of odd. But that's the way they have it. The forges, so blacksmith forges actually line the walls as you go up. And they're coal banked low, and carved statues of hammer-wielding smiths loom like watchful sentries. The air carries a faint metallic tang, and every step you take returns as a hollow echo. At the chamber's heart kneels Stonecaller Varric, a smith priest robed in forge gray. One massive hand rests upon the marble floor as though listening. Roll me a perception check, everybody.
I'm completely oblivious.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice.
16.
16. Okay. Jorak.
With all the theme around, he's very interested. He's got 21.
Oh, okay. So three of you do recognize that this is the same figure that you've seen from below, looking up. The two of you that rolled over 20, though, you know that this individual is someone of great importance. You can kind of see that. You're hearing his name referenced from other people that are going by of who he is at the Stonecaller Varric, and he is a smith priest. As he's there and his massive hands are resting on the floor and he's got his eyes closed, he kind of looks up blankly for a moment, and he says, "The cliff remembers what the sea forgets. Beneath the arches, iron teeth grind against time. Soon they will open." He raises his gaze and he looks over and then drops his gaze a little bit, his eyes glinting with forge light as he fixes on Solvar. The bird of dawnlight carries a voice of marble remembers. Let it sing, and the stone may answer. And he turns away, and he goes back to quietly doing his meditation in the middle of the room. I need...
I like your forge.
Can I roll an insight on that to see what she thinks and if she recognizes maybe that Solvar might be the said bird that he was addressing that to him?
Well, yeah, you can roll me an insight. Actually, good call.
That is 22.
Okay, with that, when he says those words, you've heard resonance before through your travels. You've heard that kind of stuff going on. This is like the stone stone is humming very deep residual,
Okay.
and you're hearing it, but you're hearing the chants of those that are here in worship. They're melding together in a harmonious tone. It's almost like that's what's expected, that your voice is what will trigger the marble to the stone to remember. But he seemed to, I mean, everybody seems to be doing it. And you see some other your crew, they're off touching the marble, and you see them kind of close their eyes, and it looks like they're singing or humming or whatever it is. And then they leave. They walk out through a portal, and they head out of the shrine.
That's so bad, Jorak.
What did you do?
In the chat.
Oh boy. So what do you tell everybody, Cayenne?
Oh, what? I'm not sure exactly what you meant.
Yeah.
So she could tell from her insight that they was probably talking about the bird, Solvar, right?
Well, keep in mind, he addressed Solvar, but you see everybody, including your other crewmates, joining in this song, this resonance, like whether it's humming or singing or whatever, touching the stone, and then they're walking out the exit door. That just seems to be what's happening. So you kind of perceive that he's making reference to maybe if you sing a certain way, or maybe if Solvar sings a certain way, that something's going to happen. You don't know.
Okay.
So are you telling them, the party, this?
Well, I suppose she would. She'd say that perhaps he says we all should sing like these folk are, especially Mr.
But I don't know the words.
It seems like they're paying tribute. It's not like they're saying a prayer. It's just like they're paying tribute to the stone, is what everybody seems to be doing. You ever seen people get off of the ship and they kiss the ground, or they'll knock on the ground or something, just as when they leave the ship. That's what they do. It seems like before entering the city here that people are kind of humming along with this. You can hear the tune. It's like all around you in this room. It's reverberating, and they just kind of stand there for a few minutes and then they move on. So as Cayenne kind of explains this to all of you, what do you do?
Rin is going to do what she does best. No, not that. And she's going to dance to the music and hum to match the tune.
Okay. So for you, you'll be rolling a performance check. Jorak, what are you doing?
I think kind of earworm, honestly, with what's going on, he may hum to try to match just to see how it feels. Kind of probing.
So you're just kind of
the ritual,
feeling it out. So you can roll me an insight.
Okay.
Solvar, you get to roll with advantage. So what are you doing?
I am going to slightly brighten up a bit. I am going to outstretch my little wings. And as little kitty is dancing around, I will be flirting around, flitting around, and singing at the same time.
Kind of sounds like I taught a putty tat. So you get to roll with advantage, and you can also roll performance or Arcana. That's your call. Cayenne, what are you doing?
T would probably just maybe touch the stone like she's seen those before her. Maybe do a low hum along.
Okay, so you can choose Arcana, Insight, or Performance. And who rolled over 13 on their rolls? There's 2. Oh, dear.
I got 12 insight.
12 of insight, and you rolled below that there, Jorak?
Got a 4.
You guys are doing your performance, and the echoes that are around the sound seems to splinter into discord in the room, biting at your very bones. It feels awkward and uncomfortable. The outline forms jagged and incomplete of the passageway. You kind of see it shimmering a little bit. You glean only fragments, arches, tide turn. The resonance leaves you shaken, like inside. You each can put on your sheet or on a piece of note paper that right now you're all suffering with what's called echo nerves. You get disadvantage on your first wisdom saving throw after this, and then it goes away.
That's all of us?
That's all of you.
Well, that sucks.
Didn't like your
Well, some of you did really well. You kind of look over the other 2 of the 4 of you, not doing so well.
Seems we are not quite in harmony with Odin today.
Yeah, they just seem out of sorts, for certain. We are.
No matter, I follow a different deity.
You kind of head out, and you're kind of following along the pathways as you leave. The path west seems to curve into what they call the Smuggler's Warrens. Carved beneath the marble cliffs, where the tide gnaws at stone, the air is damp, reeking in brine. So this passage kind of leads off to the west and then heads back down again to a different part of the shoreline. Crates stamped with foreign sigils lie stacked high, guarded by rough men with rope-burn hands. Lanterns swing in coded rhythm, masking signals as casual light. And you guys recognize all this. These are all smugglers and pirate moves. So you are clearly, the rest of your crew is kind of headed down in this direction. And it seems to be where they mingle most. It's almost like it's a neutral ground, maybe. Hard to say. At the center, there's a game of dice. Rattles across a barrel. A fellow grins as his men jeer, and tattoos on his knuckles flashing in the glow. His gaze turns to you guys, and it lands once again on Solvar. Brightwing! Didn't think the Blades would let their festival bird fly free. Obviously, kind of a dig, but for the most part, harmless. His tone is almost like mocking respect, but there's an odd look in his eyes. Nearby, a sharp-eyed figure in clean boots closes a ledger. His stance is too rigid to be a smuggler or a pirate. His gaze too precise. The fellow you see, not quite what you'd expect. This is Vorn Kess. Roll me a history check, Jorak.
Oh, well, let's hope this dice works. You said a history check.
Tribal folk?
Yeah, he's tribal folk for sure.
That's a 3.
Work?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you kind of look at him. You know for certain, though, that he is wearing kind of official garb of an Alsathian agent. He kind of looks at you guys as this guy had called out Brightwing, and his attention is drawn away and looks at you guys, and he studies the group with what looks to be cold calculation. His eyes do linger on Solvar. His expression tightens. The presence of this Canaria seems to throw a measure of control into him. Like he's kind of watching his tone. How do you guys approach these guys, or do you just ignore them or answer back?
Yeah, Jorik is definitely staying back and kind of just looking part of the group without being obvious.
Friends of yours, Silvar, or do we avoid? She whispers in his ear.
You've seen that fellow before. He's just a pain in the ass. He was actually aboard the ship that you were on, and kind of surprised. That's what he said. Surprised the captain kind of let you go.
I'm going to go up to approach him.
Yep.
Okay, nothing outlandish at this point because I'm still watching all those around me. And the whole thing is that I'm going to obviously introduce my 3 compadres here to him. And that's what I do as I introduce them to them.
Roll me persuasion check. So, Jorak, it does appear that you recognize this as an Alsathian agent, and he doesn't appear to have really noticed you as of yet. Solvar is kind of making an introduction. What are you doing, knowing your background?
Just turning to Ren. It's like, how are you feeling about this mission so far? Just engaging in small talk, but looking occupied.
Well, I was a little disappointed in the hall there. I did such a good job, and I feel like crap.
Yes, it taught me another lesson as well. So, yeah, not again. Without context, he says that.
Okay. Cayenne, are you you're being introduced? Are you taking part in that conversation? Are you kind of gauging Warren's intent?
Yeah, Solvar introduced you to, or gave your name to this.
Yeah, so Solvar basically introduced the group of you.
I misunderstood that. Sorry.
Yeah, to Vorn, and of course, beside Vorn is this Alsathian agent.
Kyan would stay ever enigmatic, just nod.
Okay. Yep. Rin?
Acknowledgement.
This guy?
That guy up there that is him. That is Vorn Kess. That's the Alsathian agent. That's not the guy from the pirate ship that Solvar knows. That's the other guy.
I was getting confused.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand. I'm confusing. Sometimes my stuff is all over the place, and yeah.
But he was on the pirate ship, right?
Jal, they call him 3 knots. Yes.
Okay.
It's Jal 3 knots Olo.
But this Alsathian agent was not. They just met him here.
Yeah, it appears to be. I mean, as far as you can tell, I mean, Solvar doesn't recognize the Alsathian agent, and he looks too proper to be just an average pirate, sailor, smuggler, whatever. Nothing?
So who's this guy?
So you make reference to Vorn? To the bugbear?
To the other guy.
Yeah, the bugbear.
Oh, he's a bugbear. Okay.
Yeah, Jal is not. Jal is just a human. He's a coastal born human. This other guy is a bugbear. That's what the image that was up there. He's a bugbear.
I thought he was a gorilla.
I did too, to be honest.
It looks like a gorilla.
Figure it out because he looked more gorilla-y.
Yeah, he does kind of look girly, but that is a bugbear. He just says, that's Warren. A friend. You can roll insight if you like.
16.
Yeah, there's it's not just a friend. There's a working relationship going on between
19.
this fellow from the Tide Blades from that other ship to this Alsafian agent. So there is something going on there.
Rin leans over to Jorg, whispers, I don't trust either of them.
Didn't know if you
Good.
wanted me to roll, but I did a 19 for the insight.
For the insight, you pick it up too. There's like a it almost seems like a spy exchange.
Mm.
It looked like Jal 3 Knots was reporting intel to this Vorn character from the Alsafian Navy. So with that, I mean, they go about their business. They start to ignore you at this point. You guys are kind of in this area. It looks like there's places that people are kind of staying on their own. They're not even going to an inn. They're just setting up hammocks out of their bags, and just, I mean, there's crew people all over the place. It's just kind of like a big slumber party almost of pirates. From the Warrens, though, the sea roars louder. A hollow note rises as the iron teeth arches begin to sing with the tide, and you hear this like wind whistling in a harmony. Solvar, you pick it up first.
Mhm.
It's not just the wind whistling. It seems like it's making a song. And some of the smugglers, actually, you see them kind of dancing a little bit and moving a little bit. Some of them glance nervously towards the sound, muttering prayers. But the way forward seems to lead towards those arches and the stone. So what do you guys do?
I would say let's press forward. Therein lies our goal.
Quick question, if I may. What do we know about the ruins? Are they off limits? Are they like anyone can just go wandering in there? Are there guards watching them?
Since you've come down this path into the smugglers' warrens, you haven't seen a single guard.
Gee, I wonder why.
The only official, other than like pirates and smugglers and privateers, you've seen is this one Alsafian agent. That is, I mean, he's clearly out of place here, but he's here. Are you saying anything? Like Vorn goes away and Jal's there by himself at one point. Are you guys saying anything to him now that the other Alsafian agent has kind of moved on? It looks like he's leaving.
Yes.
So Jal's kind of like looking at you guys.
Rin decides to be bold for a change and says to Jal, interesting companion you have there.
We make friends where we can.
Even with Alsafians.
Isn't that right, Brightway? And it's kind of like with a smirk when he references you. Like you're used to it, the jests and the jeers from one of the reasons why you wanted to get off that ship. Not a very pleasant environment.
Jorak will just nudge Ren and just kind of like whisper through his teeth, like, "Let it drop, let it drop."
I'll drop him.
Do we know which direction we're going?
Towards the arches.
Yeah, towards the arches is all you kind of know. Like you've been told it's in this direction, and there's only one path forward from this direction. Kind of moving towards it, you see Jal's there. You see the Elsafian agent headed towards the other side of the chamber. Looks like he's ready to leave. Stops for a moment. And he opens up his ledger and he starts to read. You guys are kind of casually moving in the direction you're supposed to be. The roar of surf grows deafening as you reach the edge there. Sea-carved quarry caves west of Lowforge. 2 colossal arches of marble and ironstone bite the waves. The locals here, as you've been told, call them the Iron Teeth. There are catwalks. Oops, let me see if I got the image here. There are catwalks clinging precariously to the cliffs, slick with spray, while hoists groan above, swaying with empty cargo nets and heavy old anchors just kind of hanging there. Lanterns flash almost in a coded rhythm as you kind of glance back at the room. Jal 3 Knots Auto seems to be rallying other soldiers or pirates along the planks areas of this room, shouting for dice luck and blood. He seems to be kind of pumping them up for something. Born Kess snaps that ledger shut at the far end of the room. Saber is pulled out, gleaming in lantern glow. By Alsafian law, you are ordered to yield, as he's looking across at you guys about ready to leave towards these arches. His voice cuts sharp even through the thunderous waves. The arches bellow. Yep.
Rin just says to everybody, time to go.
Yes.
We're not in Alsafia. Bye.
I don't hear anything. Faster.
Okay, so you guys turn to leave and head out the door. I need you to roll initiative.
He's coming after us?
Well, you'll see in a minute.
So you 3 buggered off.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Well, they were headed towards the opening that they're supposed to be going towards. And you're kind of, well, actually, yeah, so you're still kind of back.
I'm back here because I didn't move anything.
Yeah, you haven't really touched anything except the Alsafian guy left a little bit. Looks like he was going to leave, but then he opened his book, was reading something, and then he snapped it shut and ordered. He's ordered the 3 of them because you're not actually technically with them at the moment so far. So you don't actually have to roll initiative at this moment. You can wait if you choose. But the rest of them, they seem to be rallied. And you notice, Solvar, what they don't notice, because they're heading to, it's not just the Alsafian agent. It's Jal 3 Knots himself and 3 other individuals that are headed to intercept. So I will give you that information as you see it. So we will start off with, where is my freaking pen?
Why
Okay.
Why can't we just keep moving away from him and go through the arches?
What's your initiative?
18.
18. Okay. Solvar, did you roll or are you not rolling yet?
No, I didn't roll yet.
Do you want to or do you want to hold off?
I'm holding because I'm watching what's going on with these 3 characters. Not these 3, but the 3 that are coming in their direction. I'm watching them.
Yeah, you notice actually those 3, when these guys are kind of looking back at the room, you notice that the 3 are going to intercept in front of them. They're going to cut off the pass. You're the only one that sees that. So whenever you choose to jump in, that will be your initiative.
Okay.
So you're holding until then.
Yep.
Jorak, what's your initiative?
10.
And Rin?
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so Rin, top of the round. You are the first to react. Was your intent to leave immediately?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So you turn to leave. You are the first to see them.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. There are 3 cutthroats intercepting your path. It's your action. What do you choose to do?
She's going to try to confuse them with her acrobatic performance.
Okay.
Give her companions a chance to get past them. So she's going to go slide between the legs of one, come up, and play a goof on one of them.
So you're not attacking outright. You're kind of like smacking him in the back and confusing him and doing all kinds of goofy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can roll me acrobatics, please.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19. Okay, perfect. So sure enough, the Cayenne and Jorak, you will get initiative or advantage on your turn. So just so you are aware. Next up is me. So obviously the one that you just played the goof on is going to try and attack you with a scimitar. And a 13 I do not think hits you.
No.
Okay. One will be attacking Jorak with advantage because it's from behind. He doesn't notice them yet. Ooh, it's going to hurt. And of course, that is a nat 20.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Jorak.
8 points of slashing damage, Jorak.
8 points.
Yeah, as you're kind of there and you're just getting ready to turn, and you feel on the top of your shoulder that's exposed a deep gash, like a sword cut deep into your shoulder.
Reaction. He uses his resistance to lessen that by 5.
Okay, so you kind of toughen up.
Mm-hmm.
Your skin toughens a little bit. Are you doing anything yet, Silvar? Are you waiting?
I'm still waiting.
Okay. Then we go to Cayenne. It's your turn. Jorak, you're on deck.
Okay, so the distance I
You
am
turn.
from these three. How far away?
Wait, did I do an attack? I didn't do an attack on you yet, but yeah, we'll do that now. Okay, so you turn and they're right there. They've cut you off. They've come in from the sides because this whole room was filled with people. These three have kind of come in and cut you off. Blade swinging in your direction.
They're within 5 feet. Okay.
They are within 5 feet, and you are hit with a scimitar for 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay.
Okay, but it is your turn. That was still from there. Sorry. So are you countering? Are you attacking back? And by the way, you do notice that Vorn Kess, the Alsathian agent, is also now marching across the room to join in the situation.
Certainly will. Checking something. Just a moment.
Got to get out of here before that Alsathian gets here, because a named NPC, very bad.
Yeah, I think that we're going to probably try to get past them as soon as we can. So whatever we can do to take these three out first and run away, I guess.
Okay. So what are you doing?
How do these guys look? Do they look like they're just ruffians?
They look like cutthroats. You've seen them before. They're the rougher smuggler type. They're not just like your base smuggler. They're a little bit tougher. They're trained with, they're all carrying scimitars. Light crossbows are strung at their hip. They're armored, wearing leather armor. They're not just padded.
Okay. I would choose the one that looks a little more vacant in the eyes and try one of my divine favor point uses for a special attack. And,
okay, what do you do?
I'm going to try a mind shatter.
Nice.
Right on him.
Okay, I believe. Do I have to roll on that, or do you?
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay, intelligence saving throw. 13.
That fails.
Okay.
So he has 46 psychic damage, and he's incapacitated till the end of his next turn,
Roll away.
which means that he can move only. That is 15 points.
Okay, so what you guys see, she concentrates for a moment, and this individual she's looking at freezes in place, doesn't move. All of a sudden, you see him start to shiver. Blood start to trickle from his nose, from his ears, and he collapses to the ground.
Way to go, girl!
Okay, Jorak, you're up.
What happened to me?
You went first.
Oh, we're still in the same round.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. He's got a reaction. I forgot.
Yeah.
Is that the one who stabbed me?
Yep.
No, I mean the one that went down, the one who stabbed me.
No.
Okay. Well, the one who
The one that
stabbed
stabbed
me,
you is right behind you.
yeah, the one who stabbed me, he'll turn around and go, "That hurt," and he'll strike forward with his assault dagger.
Okay.
So,
That is a 14 to hit.
14 to hit. It hits.
Okay, so first off, he gets 7 piercing plus 1 cold.
So 8 points.
He must, as part of dirty fighting, he must make a dexterity saving throw. 8,
I saw
9,
that.
10,
The rub is still here.
13. DC 13.
He makes a 15.
Okay. Well, then, as 2-weapon fighting, he'll follow up with his fan.
Okay.
Why is everybody fighting with a fan now? It's
Hey,
mine.
you inspired me.
That's mine.
19 to hit.
All right.
Nice.
You hit with a fan. He comes here and even you have to admit, Ren, you see him again bring out this. It's a really nice looking fan, and just really for a coral back, yeah, that's quite smooth. So what's the damage?
Slashing.
He just gives him a big old thumbs up.
So you slash, and it comes down, and it starts. You because of because it is what it is. It's a fan. You hit the shoulder, and it's almost like when it hits the bone, it moves off the bone and goes across his throat. Blood spurting everywhere, and he drops to the ground. Sovar, you notice at this point, it's the end of the round, that Jao is moving towards the back of them at this point. Now that they've turned to face these cutthroats, he's now moving in to join up with the Alsafian agent that's now kind of alongside you again.
Yep.
Are you doing anything at this point at this round?
Okay, so are they? How far is Jal away from me?
They'll get to them by next round. It's a 30 feet away.
Oh, how far is he away from me?
Oh, about 5 feet.
Oh,
You're within range.
well, I was in range for something else. Unless, how many guys are still stuck with these 3?
There's only one left of the cutthroats, and then there's these 2 guys that will be there to attack them from behind this round.
Okay, I am going to whip out my little crossbow,
Okay.
my little pew-pew. And
Cool.
I'm going to go for the last of the cutthroats that's standing in front of them.
Okay.
I could do that, right?
Yes, you can.
All right, so what am I rolling here? Oh.
Yeah. If you're using the paper I gave you, it should be organized by combat. It should all be there.
Got it. So I have 16 and 5.
16 hits.
Yep.
So it's 5 damage.
No. I'm doing damage now because there's a it's a +6 to hit that I have on
Yep.
here. Okay. So I need a 1d6. Here we go. +4. 1d6 +4. Oh, 9 total. So 5 and 4 piercing.
9 plus 4?
No, 5
Oh, and then 4. Okay.
plus 4.
All right.
Or it's plus
So
4.
he's still standing, but you've sunk. You almost hit his throat, just beside. So again, upper shoulder blade because you're kind of going in between your comrades
Right.
to hit at him, and you do hit him, and it sinks in. But he's still standing. He looks pretty bloodied. You guys that are there facing this direction now see the one guy that's left take a crossbow bolt in the shoulder. It's a little tiny thing, but blood is spurting out of this thing profusely. Top of the round, Rin. What are you doing?
With my first action, I'm going to grab that crossbow bolt because I'm right beside him.
Yep, he's the only guy left.
And I'm going to grab the crossbow bolt and say, give me that back, and rip it out of him.
Okay, you can make me an unarmed strike roll.
Oh, I don't even know how to do that.
It's just basically a straight roll. Straight D20 plus your strength modifier.
Strength, not dex.
No, it's strength because you're physically grabbing.
Oh, it's +0, so 16.
Actually, you grab it and you pull it out. And as you do, and he drops to the ground. That is your action. Are you taking a move?
Oh, I can't make any other attacks?
Well, there's no more in front of you. The cutthroats are all down. You still not. You have no clue what's going on behind you yet.
Oh, okay. I'm going to turn around and look at my companions. Trying to be proud and smart.
You turn to look. You see your companions there. You see Jorak and Cayenne. They're there, covered in gore from what this was. Was a slaughter from you guys to them. But as you're looking back, you see Solvar still back by that barrel where they were playing dice. He's got a crossbow out, little crossbow, hand crossbow out. You also then notice the fact that Jal and the Alsathian agent, Vorn, are headed your way.
We got more company.
So at this point, none of you will be surprised. So they will not get advantage on you at all. So that's a good note. Are you rolling initiative at this point, Solvar?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
16.
Nice. Okay. So, Ren, are you taking a move action?
Yeah, I'm going to move to engage.
You are going to move to engage. Okay. So you move to engage, even though you've already done something this round. On my turn, Zhao is the first to react. Does he notice? No. He does not notice, Solvar, that you fired a crossbow. So he's not actually engaging you. He is moving towards the three of them. He is going to go for Cayenne. This smuggler rigger, very large human, well built, what he is, and he comes to you, Cayenne, and tries to attack.
Swinging at me, okay?
Yep, he is swinging at you with a scimitar. He gets 2 attacks, and that is a 15 to hit.
That misses.
And that is a 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Take 6 points of slashing damage.
How many?
6. Okay, that was his action. And now, the Alsathian. He's actually going for Jorak. Seems to be focused on Jorak. Sorry, I made the dice roll that he was looking at his book and you were in it. So,
Someone gave my
or at least a
actual
description.
name.
Someone matched your description. So he is going to come in and move in with a longsword attack. 2 of them. That's going to miss, and that's going to miss. So he swings and misses at you twice. That is their turn, and at that, Cayenne, you're up.
Okay. So she has her
Oh,
Okay,
hang
how
on
far
one
away-
second before I do that. Before we do anything, Cayenne. Solvar, you actually will get an opportunity attack on Jal if you want it. Because he's walking away from you not knowing that you were involved.
Okay. I am going to now use my little ping ping, my little sword, and I am going to try. What's he wearing on his legs? How armored is he?
He's wearing standard leather armor.
Standard leather armors. Okay, I am going to try and make a precision hit to the Achilles heel.
You're doing a called shot,
Mm-hmm.
essentially. So you will roll with disadvantage.
Okay. So, come on. Oh, that's only 14.
Okay, that's 14 on. That's on your. Was that one roll or two?
One roll. Oh, do I roll another one?
At disadvantage, you roll 2d20s and you take the lowest.
Oh, okay, okay, sorry. Ooh,
Yeah, it's not like second edition.
okay. So the last one was 8. I had 19 and 8.
And that's 8 with all your bonuses?
Oh, it gets me up to 12.
One short. So you missed.
Well, he's gonna
So
know
you-
poke.
You kind of fly towards him and you go to get the heel and you do a flyby and you missed.
It's sort of like come in and out.
All right. So now, sorry, Cayenne, now we're back to your action. What are you doing?
I guess just to do a scimitar attack.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 19 plus scimitar is 5.
Okay, are you going
24.
for Jal or are you going for Vorn? Are you going for the Alsathian or the smuggler?
Livers just swung at me.
Okay, so you're going for Jal. So what was that to hit?
24.
You hit.
That's 6 points of slashing.
6 points of slashing. Okay, he's still up. All right, and that takes us to Solvar. You're up, and Jorak, you're on deck.
I'm up now.
So Solvar, you did the flyby as an opportunity attack. You missed. Now you come back around, and you get another attack.
Okay, so I'm now going to use my bow again.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 16. That hits him.
16. I know you're going for. Sorry, yeah, you were going for the agent,
No, the
smuggler.
smuggler guy.
Okay, the guy from your ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, 1d6. Here we go. Oh, 4 and 4, 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
He's still up. Okay, and that takes us to Jorak.
Jorak is at this point just going to dodge, and he's going to be like, "Just pretend you don't know me, okay?" Kind of end his turn there.
So you're basically doing defensive.
Yep, defensive dodge,
Okay.
and trying to just pretend you don't know me.
Ren.
Okay, who's the closest to me now that I've moved in to engage?
They're both pretty much right there, so you can take your pick.
Well,
The human is hurt.
yeah, seeing as the human, he was on the ship that Solvar was on. Was that a pirate ship as well?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
Another faction, but still.
still, and we have a code, and this guy broke the code.
Yes, you did.
Rin is going to break him.
Okay. Roll away. Very nice.
17.
17 hits. Smashes him a good one.
You would think I'd know this by now. Where is it? Where the hell's my weapon? One second.
You're as bad as me sometimes. I get scatterbrained and I can't find anything. Can't find my dice, can't find my pen, can't find my notes.
Oh, there it is. It's right there under weapons and attacks. So 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, not 10. 8 points.
8 points of damage, okay. Still up.
Oh, wait. Sorry, 9. That's my special thing.
And that's my
Still up.
final answer.
And my second one comes in. 18, 19, 20, 21,
That hits.
22, 23. And 11 points.
And he drops.
And
He drops good. Do you have any more attack?
I do.
Okay, there is that other guy that's coming in on you.
Okay, and I'm going to give him a backhand.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
And that hits.
8 points.
8 points. This guy, by the way, has a shield, and he's got a chain shirt. 8 points, okay. It is Bugbear. He's a big guy. Didn't even get to use that.
No, she just has 2 fans.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. He missed Jorak with the 2 longswords on his attack. Okay, so is that your end of your action? Okay, so the Alsavian agent at this point still focused on Jorak. And I know you're using dodge there, Jorak, so I will let you know what his rolls are. And that is a 16 plus 21 to hit.
That does hit.
And a 19 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay, so that's 14 points of slashing damage.
Reaction, he'll reduce it by 5.
Okay.
It's a 9.
And he will use his one ability that on a successful hit, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
At disadvantage.
He'll knock
At
you.
disadvantage from having that ringing in your head.
He's going to
Hey,
knock
clears
you
it up.
He's literally going to knock you silly.
It's about 10.
About 10.
Okay. All right, so that is a fail. You feel odd, and when he hits you, and it's almost like you recognize that the rage in him from the pits, from masters in the pits, and it kind of sinks in a little bit with you. It's called lawful pressure, and on a successful hit, you make a successful wisdom saving throw, or now you will suffer disadvantage on all intimidation checks against any Elsafians until you get a full night's rest.
Yep.
So basically, they look at you like a coward, useless. All right, so that was his action. And with that, it puts us to Cayenne. You're up. And Solvar, you're on deck.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Am I within attacking range of the bugbear?
Yep. You are.
Okay.
Everybody is within range of everybody. There's only one left. There's a bugbear and you guys. Well, there's other people in the room, but they're just kind of almost like they're forming a ring, watching. I mean, they're smugglers. They have a code. They're not going to get involved. Well, they might, but the other guy that had the ability to get them involved, you killed already. So
Does a 16 hit him?
16 just hits him.
Okay, so she swings with her scimitar and manages just to find some purchase.
Find a little chink in the chain shirt.
Doing
And
8 slashing.
8 slashing?
Yep.
Okay, still up.
That's
Okay,
my turn.
is that it for your round?
Yes.
Okay, Solvar, you're up. Jorak, you're next.
Okay, so just so I understand, what has happened to Jorak? What's his effect?
He's kind of looks like he's being defensive at this point, but also it's almost actually roll me an insight, Silver. You're not trained to notice this. All Sapiens are.
Okay, hang on. Where are we? Wisdom +4. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, I guess this would be like what they say is a dirty 20.
Okay.
So,
looking at the situation, and you see Jorak, this built, buff pit fighter,
right?
All of a sudden look not physically, but just has this look of weakness to him.
Okay. No, I didn't know if he was dazed or confused or if he was affected.
No, it's more like the thought of like when you take a dog that's been abused and then you raise your hand and it kind of that kind of look. It's not quite as severe as that, but he just has this look of weakness standing against this Alsapien agent.
Okay, well, anyways, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do an attack, and then I guess I can do like a bonus attack, a bonus action, or when I get that?
Yeah, you can do a bonus action to be done anytime during your round.
Okay, so first I'm going to do a bonus action, and since I'm near Jorak, I'm going to do Guarding Spark, which is basically is going to give him advantages on his next attacks. So to give him a sense of encouragement. Okay, so I'm going to. Can I do that on this?
Yes. So you cast it on Jorak. Jorak,
Right.
You feel almost for a moment like this spark, this courage, and it's almost like a radiance about you. And everybody around witnesses it. They see this radiant glow for a minute around Jorak, bravery moment. So you now have advantage on your next attack. Silver, what is your actual physical action?
So now I'm going to we're going to hit the guy again unsuccessfully. So
Okay. So you tried to hit and missed. That then brings us to Jorak. You're actually up.
So Jorak will kind of stand there and he'll slap his cheeks, and he'll do a second wind bonus
Nice.
action. So that is going to be, if you would roll for me, that's a D8, a D10. Oh, that's 13 healing.
Which you very much needed.
Yeah. And he'll do a thumbs up to the bird. It's like, thank you, bird. And then he'll do an unarmed strike. He'll shoot the dagger towards the bugbear. It's like, go away.
Okay.
And
Roll the hit.
that's a 11 to hit.
No, you miss.
Oh, dice.
Done. Okay, top of the round. Rin, you're up.
Oh, before that, I just wanted to share my shirt.
Ooh.
Was that the other one? Yeah, I like that. One of my favorites. That's okay. We're sharing shirts here. I'll share mine. Here we go. Oh, where'd it go?
It disappeared.
It disappeared. Every child matters. That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's true.
All right,
Oh.
so
In memory of those buried. Yeah.
dirty 20. Is it? Yes.
Yep. You hit
9 points.
9 points. Okay.
15. Another dirty 20.
Okay.
7, 8, 9. 10 points. And last one, a nat 20. Fuck, I'm
Oh,
on a
dear.
roll. That was awesome.
Give Jorak some of that luck. He
I
can
know,
use it.
Don't get the kitty mad.
You attack my friend. You die. 7, 8, 9 points.
9 points. Wow.
That was my
quite the round.
best attack yet. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's still up.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And it's his turn. And at this point, after that flurry of fanfare, shall we say, he's turning his attention on Ren.
Hi.
13 plus.
I thought you were somebody else. Sorry.
13 plus. Crap. Where'd it go? 5. 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That hits.
24 to hit.
Ouch. Oh, wait.
That's 14 points.
The nat 20. I forgot how we do that.
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to double that damage.
Oh, okay. That was 20 points of damage then.
Okay. So another. Still up. Okay. But for you, it's 14 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
And wisdom saving throw. At disadvantage, of course. By the way, after you roll the wisdom save with disadvantage, that resonance thing goes away. The echo goes away.
Oh, shit. The lower of the two was a nat 1.
Okay. Basically, you get disadvantage on intimidation checks until you, well, same thing, until you get a long rest. So you can't, there's no way you can't intimidate an Alsathian if your life depended on it. They look at you like you're a joke.
Even after I did that to him? Jesus Christ.
And that's the end of his turn, and so we're at Cayenne. Cayenne and Solvar, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she'll do another attack on Alsavian. That is a 13 plus 5. 18 to hit.
Hits.
And that is 6 points of slashing.
Okay, he's still up. That it?
Yes.
Solvar, you're up. Jorak, you're on deck.
All right. Oh, Lord.
Yes, Goose, it looks like so this guy, Vorn, is the big bad.
Yeah.
So we are going
He just
to.
doesn't have a lot of attack stuff to him, so.
All right.
But there's 4 of us.
Moving is just crap.
Yeah, he's a little bit outnumbered.
Because we took our opponents down so fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I'm standing where I am, I am going to, and I kind of see that Rin has been hacked and slashed a lot.
She's bleeding quite a bit.
Yeah. I'm obviously going, I'm going to throw out Gleam at her. So.
Okay.
And that's gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. Like I said, it ain't a whole heck of a lot, but it's better than nothing. So what's my modifier?
So you're using Gleam?
Yeah.
So Solvar is there in his form and doing his bird thing. And Ren, you notice this, that all of a sudden it's almost like he glows, like a radiant glow. And it reaches out and it touches you. And what happens?
Okay, so my modifier is 4 or 3, pardon me. So is that what their hit points are? Just 3?
Yeah, so what is it? What is the wording of it again? Sorry.
It's okay, hang on. As a bonus action, you can cause yourself or an ally within 30 feet to glow faintly with a dim light, okay, for 10 feet, whatever, and gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier.
So your charisma modifier is 3?
3.
You said? So yeah, you get 3 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you're glowing now.
Yeah.
You've got this glow to you.
Okay, and then
Yeah. I was touched by the power.
yeah, and now I'm going to take a little swing at Mr. Buggy Bear.
Okay.
And we're going to fly in another direction.
Oh, God.
Another flyby. Okay, Jorak, you're up.
He sees
All right. Well, Jorak is going to crack his neck and activate Adrenaline Rush. So he'll get 5 temporary hit points.
Drawer.
He buffs up. This Solvar, you actually see this coralback turn his head sideways and his neck literally pops. And he seems to like buff out for a second.
And he's like, you should have run when you had the chance. And he will try to grapple the bugbear.
That's
Okay.
my boy.
Nice.
Advantage. So what I roll?
Well, you're getting advantage, so you're rolling an unarmed strike with advantage. But you have, it's just unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike. Okay, there it is.
Then once you grapple him, it'll be a strength versus strength.
Okay, that's a 23.
Okay, so you've got him. You reach out and you grab this guy, this big bugbear, and this coralback has got this bugbear in like a bear hug.
A bugbear.
Yeah, a bugbear hug.
A bugbear.
So you've got him at the end of the round. He will try to break out, and he does not. So top of the round, Rin, you've got Jorak holding this bugbear. Everybody else standing around cheering, wanting blood. They want like typical pirate fare. Yeah,
Okay.
kill him, snap his neck, rip him apart.
She's going to go full finesse and basically puree the guy's face.
Okay, you get advantage on every swing you make at him.
17. What's
And I'll just say if you hit twice, you're killing him. So
What's advantage again?
roll 2d20 and take the highest.
Okay, that one was 17. That one was 1. Take the 17.
Yeah, so that's a hit. That's one hit.
Well, that's it. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Okay.
That's a hit. Ooh, max damage at 8 plus 3 plus 1.
So with a flurry of blades above your arms where you're holding Jorak, Rin just carves into this bugbear's face. He's unrecognizable when she's done, and he's limp in your arms.
Just lets it collapse on the ground.
Down on the ground.
And of
And
course,
everybody's cheering. At this point, the room erupts in cheers. People are rushing over to you guys in your direction, offering you tankards of ale that they've poured out of themselves. Just all excited that this happened. Like, again, this was like a big thing. You took out an Elsafian agent. That's a big thing. What are you guys doing at this point?
Rin is going to bask in the glory here.
Take in the fanfare?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's doing some flourishes and whatnot, pumping the crowd up even more. They're going to remember us, for better or worse.
Jorak
Diane.
is looking for any kind of special paperworks or badges or anything personal that he could loot off of the Elsafian.
Okay, so you're just focused on the Elsafian?
Yep.
He had a heavy crossbow on his back with 12 bolts.
Kyan would take that ledger.
You grab the ledger, okay. There's a really nice longsword. It's a masterwork longsword. So you can take that. And then he did have the ledger, and he had a pouch. And in the pouch is about 20 gold.
We'll take that too.
And loot the other bodies.
Okay, so you loot the other bodies. The 3 knots, the guy from the other ship, had a scimitar and a longbow. Longbow has 24 arrows.
Okay.
I think Glenn might want
And
that.
he had
Some, if
100.
we don't want it, we can sell it, so we'll take everything.
He had 100 gold on him.
Wow. How much did you say that the agent had? 20?
20.
Yeah.
And he was the big bad.
Yeah.
It was a poor big bad.
That was the commission.
As for the cutthroats, they had like, let's say in grand total between the three of them, 5 gold pieces. But there were, if you want extra weapons, they're there. They all had scimitars and light crossbows with about 12 bolts.
And then there was the masterwork sword we were gonna take, right?
Well, Jurak has for specific reasons.
Yep. So that's what you find on their bodies, and no one stops you. None of the bunch here will. As a matter of fact, you see one of them once you've done looting one of the cutthroats. You see the group that are gathered around start to drag the body and toss them into the water below.
Yeah.
So getting rid of the evidence for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She blows him a kiss.
So while they were doing their looting and whatnot, I kind of just levitated myself up a little bit, or flew up a bit, because I wanted to check to make sure no one was leaving the area in a hurry.
Make me a perception check, Silver.
How many arrows were with that longbow?
24.
12.
With a 12, you kind of there's a lot of seawater spray. Like the floors are wet and everything else. Like it's just the area you're in. It's the Warrens, right? You kind of shake the seawater from your feathers, and you hear it. That almost like that song, that hum, but it's actually it's like the city itself is singing above and around you. So far, you seem to be the only one that's like no one's really acknowledging anything other than what's going on. But you've kind of flown up, done your thing, and looked around, and that's what you're noticing. And your gaze lingers a little bit on shadows that are curling down the stair that's ahead of you in the direction that you're heading.
Okay.
Your feathers that you like, they're normally radiant. They almost, even to you, they almost dim for a second. And that's what you feel and see and notice. And they're doing all the looting and whatever else down below.
And that's going in the direction we are heading to go to.
Yeah, it's because ahead of you through that archway, there's a little bit of a passage, and then there's these stone stairs that go up, and there's like a shadow that's kind of curling down the stairs. It's just drawing your attention just for a moment, just kind of giving you that shiver where you shake your wings off. Might not have just been to shake the water off your wings. It's just kind of like giving you the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. It's like a haunting feel.
Yeah. Okay. Not sure why. It's just a feeling you're getting.
And then we're going to move on through this archway, or to the archway that we were trying to go to.
Okay.
We're going to ask Jorak and Cayenne whether or not they know how to use a longbow.
Oh, Jurak just spits on the ground because last time he tried to use a longbow, it failed every time. He actually
It's a
threw it
martial
down in
weapon,
that
right?
cave. So
Longbow is a martial weapon.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
martial.
I could use it. Not sure I'd rather have it.
You're not proficient in it. Well, actually, no. You got proficiency in
Yeah,
martial weapons.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're good.
I could
The
use it,
reason
but
I'm-
I have a light crossbow already.
Well, I want to take it, but I don't know how to use this thing, so I want somebody to teach me.
So you want
Not me.
it, but you just want someone to teach you how to use it.
Mhm.
Cayenne at some point probably could show you how to use it, at least the basics of it. She's not an expert in it or anything, but she knows how to use it.
Just so I
Okay,
have
so you guys are going through this archway.
Mhm.
So basically, it sort of looks like that picture, but reversed on the other side. The clang of steel and the crash of waves almost fade into silence as you make your way up these steps, leaving only the creak of broken catwalks that you see off in the distance. Lanterns sputter in the mist here. The arches stand quiet. The stair reveals at the base a slick marble steps spiraling up and then through or past a doorway and up into darkness. The air from below is colder than sea wind, tinged with the taste of iron and marble dust, like stone. Anybody's been near a quarry, you get that chalky, dusty taste in your mouth. And you all hear something at this point. And so far, it's becoming more clear to you. The cliffs hum faintly, as though still remembering a battle. It's almost like in the cadence of the battle that was just fought below. As you regroup at the bottom of these stairs, the arches rumble one final note. The vibration threads through bone and stone alike. In the echo, each of you feels something vast stirring below. For most, it's only foreboding. But for Solvar, the whisper is sharper, radiant tones masking something older, hungrier, waiting. Your feathers actually, you shiver noticeably from this tone.
Then
Lanterns, as you approach the stair, lanterns go out. Shadows stretch long, pulled towards the depths. The hum grows louder, not voice, not word, but promise. Whatever lies beneath these iron teeth has awakened, and the night in Lowforge is far from done. And with that, we are ending episode 6.
Aw.
Already? I feel like we just started.
Well, it is almost 9:00. So I actually was able to get it to that point. You actually missed out on an actual smaller combat earlier, but that's okay. Sometimes you bypass things because you miss them, and that's all right as well. I just want
What was the earlier, smaller combat? I don't remember running anything.
We may hit it on the way
You
back.
you just walked right past it. You didn't even get involved. So what you end up getting, and you guys can all record this. You all get a +1 reputation with the Crimson Gale.
Oh, another one. So now it should be +2 for us. And what about Lowforge?
What's that?
What about our Lowforge?
There's no reputation or rapport for Lowforge at this point. So it's basically +1 rapport for Crimson Gale.
Poor.
You also, by the way, I forgot to mention there was back where you got where that barrel was that you originally started at, Solvar, where Vorn and Jow were originally talking. There is another pouch that was there. I forgot to actually mention that. My apologies. There is a 120 gold pieces worth of coin, various assorted coin, and Brotherhood trinkets. But I mean, it values out to 120 gold pieces. But Brotherhood is it's a rival to the Gale. So you do find that there's also a lantern that was sitting there, a very nice lantern. So you guys can take that if you want. Solvar, while you were doing your flying around and noticing things, you end up with a coral charm that you just remembered now that was given to you by the captain of the Tidal Blade before you left. It's worth 15 gold pieces, but if you use it with other blades, you can use it for safe passage. with another tidal blade ship if you ever need it. So that you have as well. And that lantern, whoever takes it, it is a moon etched lantern. It's 20 feet dim light, reveals invisible creatures once per day for 1 minute. That was just sitting on the barrel. So with that, guys, for everybody watching, wow, we actually got up to, I think, 13 or 14 consistent viewers for a while. It's the highest we've got. So thank you very, very much for all those tuning in, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube or Kick. Either way, wherever you're watching the stream, thank you very much for joining us for Southern Expanse. Be sure to come back next week for episode 7, Thursday night at 7 p.m. As I mentioned already, next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. starts our Loose Tides 4-part mini-series. So it'll go for the next 4 weeks after that. That's based around the town of Kelpwood. So that will be going on. And I'm looking at maybe doing a one-shot on Saturday for, again, around... it's if YouTube's not notifying you, I apologize. I don't know. Sometimes these things happen. We prefer Twitch viewers anyway. If you're able to watch on Twitch, I prefer that. Obviously, for reasons for the algorithms. Just to be fair. So again, it's been a pleasure, and I'm glad everybody was able to join us, and I'm looking forward to next time. That's for sure. So until the next time, guys, I hope everybody out there rolls critical. Not just a 20, because a 1 is just as much fun. And always remember, guys, every child does matter, especially for Canadians. This you may know it means a little bit more for us than some. So again, I do want to mention that for my friends and family in the I can never pronounce it, the Anishinaabeg region. So we appreciate that. So thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Bye.